People think, oh, if there's a housing market crash, I'm going to get houses cheaper. Yes, but it's also going to be scary to buy a house where you don't know if tomorrow is going to be worth a lot less than what you bought it for sure. Second, if the housing market is crashing, the thing is, yes, there are deals, but there also is less financing. So for example, HELOC is where you can take the equity from your house, take that out in cash, and then do whatever you want with it. Those were available, very easy to get. And then once 2020 hit, because there was this uncertainty about what was happening with people's jobs and whether or not people would be laid off, or even if the housing prices will stay the same, banks started to reduce the amount of HELOC products that they had. Some banks completely stopped doing HELOCs because if they give you this money and then you don't pay, now they have to try to sell the house and they don't even know if they can sell it. Even though technically 620 is the minimum that you need for a conventional loan, a lot of banks bumped that up to 720 because they wanted to make sure that they were minimizing their risk. And if they make their requirements more difficult, then there's a lower chance of them getting burned and losing their money. For most first-time home buyers, you don't have $100,000, $200,000 cash lying around for you to offer cash on this house. So if you're waiting for a crash because you're nervous, one, you're going to be more nervous when there's an actual crash happening. Two, it's going to be harder for you to get a proof of financing. And so realistically, if you want to buy this house and everything is in place except that you are just a little bit nervous about the interest rates, do a little bit of math and see if it makes sense based on your goals, because you might be in a better position than waiting for a crash. Because when the crash comes, if it comes, I don't know if it's going to come, I have no idea. If the crash comes, the very same requirements that may approve you today may not approve you at that time. The people that will be able to take advantage of a crash if it comes, take advantage quickly, are people that have cash.